going to leave me. I don't get why you didn't tell me.
May.
I don't want to be alone.
She knows you were with me, you know? I took your phone and called her. So not only do you look like an asshole for ditching her, now it looks like you're a cheater too.
Even though it seems so stupid. I barely knew him, but I was just really looking forward to the chance of being with someone.
But before that happens, I have to make things right.
So, when are your parents getting back again?
They're coming back tonight, actually.
Good. Maybe you'll finally leave me alone.
Shut up.
So, the homecoming dance. It's coming up. You got a date yet?
Do you remember who you're talking to? Of course I don't.
Oh, come on. You're popular and cute. I'm surprised you don't already.
What about you?
Oh, I'm just waiting for Carter to ask me.
He's cutting it close, isn't he? The dance is next week, right?
Mm-hmm. I'm not worried. I'm sure he's just waiting for the right moment.
Are you guys even together?
May, we have been over this. We are talking. But I'm sure after the dance, we will become official. Let me show you my dress. I swear, Daddy got me the best one at the boutique.
Evelyn, do you really think Carter is going to ask you out?
Whoa. What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not trying to be mean, but haven't you been chasing him for years? And still, there's no label for you two. What if he, I don't know, likes someone else?
Things like this take time, May. We are both pretty busy. Carter with basketball and me with cheerleading. And besides that, remember how popular we both are? I don't think you'd understand. That's a full-time job in itself. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're popular too, but...
Yeah, I get it.
Anyways, back to the main topic. What do you think of my dress? Fab, right?
Yeah, you look great. Oh, I should be heading home.
It's only 4. You said they won't be back until tonight, right? Why are you going now?
Yes, but... I just need to help Morgan clean the house before they arrive. You know how my parents are.
Well, alright then. I'll see you later. May?
What's up?
Thanks for being here with me while your parents were gone. It's usually pretty quiet around here. You're a good friend.
Of course, Evelyn.
Hey, Elena. You still want to be a part of the cheer team?
Evelyn? Oh my gosh, yeah, of course.
Then I need you to do me a favor. I need you to follow May. I need to make sure she's not lying to me. I have a suspicion she isn't loyal to me. She's leaving my house right now. You know where I live, right?
Yes, I do. Leave it to me. On my way now.
Thanks, girlie.
Evelyn, what's wrong? Why are you ignoring me?
Oh, you thought you could just disappear and everything would go back to normal? I know about you and Carter.
What? Evelyn,
Save it. You really thought I wouldn't find out.
Look, I'm sorry. I really need someone right now. Morgan went back to college and my parents...
I'm sorry what happened to your parents, May, but you knew what you were doing. I can't forgive you. It's better this way.
You always pick me up and let me down.
Carter, please, I need you.
Hey, I'm sorry. I have to try this with Evelyn. For my mom. And Callie.
I'm really all alone now.
There's a party downtown, we are drunk and the music's loud. Close your tired eyes, relax and then count from 1 to 10 and open them. All these heavy thoughts will try to weigh you down, but not this time. Way up in the air, you're finally free and you can stay up there right next to me. All this gravity will try to pull you down, but not this time. When the sun goes down and the lights burn out, then it's time for you to shine brighter than a shooting star. So shine no matter where you are. Fill the darkest night with a brilliant light, 'cause it's time for you to shine brighter than a shooting star. Shine no matter where you are tonight.
Annalise, you awake?
Just got up.
So, how was your date last night?
Mom, either I'm dreaming or you're still in your scrubs. Did you just get home?
Well, yes. I told you it was a double shift.
That's so long without rest, Mom. Look, I can take the bus today.
Oh, that's sweet, but I don't want to put you through that torture of being on a bus. I'm fine. I can sleep when I get home. But tell me about your date. You never texted me like you promised.
Well, I didn't text you because there wasn't a date. He never showed up. It's a long story. I'll tell you on the way to school.
Oh, well, I'm sorry that happened to you.
Anyway, I should get ready for school. I won't be too long.
I'll be waiting in the living room.
So, I assume I'll need to go with you to school again today.
No.
But you still have a wish, and I still have a job to do.
I know we need to try to find someone else.
Don't worry about it. I'm sure we'll be able to figure it out.
Luke.
Huh?
I don't think I want you to go to school with me again. At all.
What? I went one time. I know that Carter didn't work out, but why does that mean I can't go at all anymore?
That's not what the problem is.
Then what is it?
You going to school with me made you remember your past. You said you were bullied in school, but you didn't really tell me anything else about it, which you don't have to, but I don't want you to go if it makes you relive those memories. I can't even begin to imagine what you might have gone through. The truth is, I don't know much about you. And I want to get to know you as Luke, not just as my guardian. I want to be able to, I don't know, help you. And if school brings back those memories...
Annalise, it's fine. To be honest, I didn't know how I was going to feel about going to your school until it was too late. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before.
You don't have to apologize. Just know that if there's anything you want to tell me, I'm here to listen. Well, anyways, just let me take some time for myself to figure out everything, okay? I have a feeling today won't go too well. The main thing I need to do is find May and apologize. Who knows? Maybe we could become really good friends.
It's going to be a lot. And it'll be hard facing Carter again. But just remember to be strong. And I'll be here when you get back.
Thanks, Luke, for being there for me during all this. And for last night, too. And I promise when this blows over, we can get back to work on my wish.
Sounds good.
I'll see you after school.
Hey, Annalise. It's been a while.
Oh, Luna. Hi.
Listen, I know our last interaction wasn't the best.
I'm really sorry. I was horrible to you and May. I let Evelyn's words get in my head. But don't worry, I won't be hanging out with her anymore.
What do you mean?
Let's just say I learned the true sides to Evelyn and Carter. I really should have listened to May. Do you know where she is, by chance? I wanted to talk to her.
I don't know where she might be, but I'm happy that you understand now. And I'm sorry that happened to you. Whatever it might have been.
Oh, it's no problem. Do you want to search for May together, maybe?
I can't. I'm leaving. I'm just here to grab my things and I'll be out of here.
Leaving? Where are you going?
New York. I was accepted to Pratt, so I'm moving up there now. I know it's a bit early, but my grandma asked me to stay with her, and it was a hard decision to make, but I want to do what's best for me.
Luna, that's awesome. I'm really proud of you.
Thank you, Annalise. I'm glad I got to see you before I left.
Me too. You'll do great.
Can I ask you a favor?
Sure.
May and I, unfortunately, left on bad terms. I think with time we will forgive each other, but until then, can you watch over her for me? May, she's had a hard life. I don't want to get into specifics because it's her story, but she needs someone. And since I'm leaving, I can't help but worry about her. Can you do that for me?
Of course I can. Hey, May.
Annalise. Hi.
Do you think we can meet up during break somewhere?
Yeah, sure. I actually wanted to talk to you too. Do you want to meet in front of the school? We should be alone there.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. See you then.
I heard about what happened this weekend. So sad.
So, how was your date? Oh, ignoring me, are we? Oh, he must have ditched you, huh? How embarrassing.
Don't act like you don't know. Honestly, why? Why did you pretend to like me? Was this all some kind of joke or something?
You're just too naive.
You know what? You and Carter deserve each other.
Have fun with your rebound BFF, May.
Can we please talk for a few minutes at least?
Oh, sorry. I think you're mistaking me for someone else. Evelyn is just up a ways.
Dang, that's cold. What happened, dude? Not call her back or something?
Yeah, what was that all about? You've been holding back, dude. What's the tea?
It's bad. Annalise hates me because of Evelyn. I wish she would just get off my back.
It can't be that bad, dude. Evelyn, she's hot.
It's not about that, Jay.
Well, didn't you date Evelyn before?
We didn't date. I tried to like her. For my mom. You two know this.
Oh, yeah. That was around the same time you were meeting up with that weird maid chick, right?
Dude!
Sorry, but it's true. You're kind of a player, man. One right after the other. And best friends, too.
I tried to do what I thought would make everyone happy. I can't keep living my life like this. I've already lost someone I really cared about. I don't want it to happen again.
Can you see yourself with Annalise?
I think I do.
Then you gotta fight for her, dude. That's the best advice I have.
Hey, thank you for agreeing to meet with me.
Look, I've realized I've been really selfish ever since you got here. And you're right, I've been controlling of you without even explaining why. But regardless, I shouldn't have acted that way, and I'm sorry. Carter isn't that bad of a guy. Me and him do have some history that ended badly, but just because it happened to me doesn't mean he would do the same to you. And when it comes to Evelyn, I was just worried that she would backstab you. But I shouldn't try to control who you hang out with.
Listen, I'm sorry. You were right about everything. Carter asked me out and then ditched me for Evelyn. And I found out because she called me using his phone, basically making fun of me for thinking he would actually show up.
Wait, what?
It was just really embarrassing. But I think it was just all for their own amusement.
Well, she's just a very manipulative person, unfortunately. We used to be close, but sometimes I wonder if I made her that way. If she's like this because of me.
What do you mean?
Well, long story short, Evelyn has liked Carter ever since elementary. Like, almost obsessed with the guy. But right before we went to high school, me and Carter started hitting it off, and I started falling for him. I didn't know what to do. She was my best friend at the time. Evelyn would never have been supportive of us. I just couldn't tell her. I thought that was the best thing at the time, but one of her minions, Elena, found us and told Evelyn everything. I know it was wrong for me and Carter to keep our, whatever it was, a secret. But we were both scared. I'm sure you know how Carter's mom is when it comes to who he dates. My family wasn't good enough to fit her standards.
Oh, I'm really sorry.
I know it's a lot, and I know I was a shitty friend. I do regret it. I guess I'm not good at keeping friends. First Evelyn, you, and now Luna.
I heard about Luna. I know it hurts, but it's an amazing opportunity for her.
I know. I acted so selfish when she told me, but it's too late to apologize to her. I'm sure she hates me.
Luna doesn't hate you. You guys just need some space for a while.
I guess.
And listen, I know we had a rocky start, but I still want to try to be friends.
You do?
Yeah. It would be nice to have a friend after all this. And trust me, I'm done with Carter.
Annalise, I know that what Carter did to you was awful. But honestly, if he seems genuine and he wants to give it another shot with you, I'd give him that chance.
Huh? Why? After everything he did to me and you, for that matter?
I feel like the situation with me and him was a bit different. It may seem like I'm giving him too much credit, but I don't want you to potentially throw away a chance at dating a decent guy.
I don't know.
If you like him, really like him, and he apologizes, please consider giving him another chance. I do want him to be happy. And you as well.
I'll think about it.
Anyway, we should be heading back. Break is almost over.
Alright, I'm done for today. Hey, you want to head to that new pizza place that just opened up?
No thanks. I think I'll stay here for a bit longer.
What? Come on. I heard they have stuffed crust.
Oh, hell yeah!
I'm good, guys. We can go next time.
Fine. You're lost then.
Hey, actually, I don't have any money. Do you think you could spot me?
Seriously? Again? Get a job!
I'm sorry.
Hey.
I told you guys I didn't want... Oh, hey.
I know you're busy, so I'll make this quick.
No, it's fine. You don't have to...
I'm sorry for everything that happened between us. I'm sorry for blaming you for everything. I shouldn't have acted on my feelings knowing how Evelyn felt towards you.
It wasn't you. It was all me.
Listen, I've held this resentment against you for years, but it's not healthy for me. I want to move on. And now that I finally faced you after all these years and apologized, I feel much better. I'm sorry I made you feel like you had to choose.
May. God damn it. I thought I was over you. I have to move on.
Well, I'm glad to hear that about you and May. I think it'll be nice to start over with her.
Yeah, me too.
What about that boy? Carter, was it?
I know May said that I should try to give him a chance, but I don't know. I'll think about it, I guess.
I thought she said she was done after what happened.
Who could that be? Can I help you?
Oh, hello, ma'am. Sorry to bother you at this hour, but I was wondering if Annalise was here.
Who are you, exactly?
Mom, don't worry. This is Carter.
Oh, I see. Well, you can come in.
I think we will talk outside. I'll be back in a bit.
Okay, then.
I'm sorry for coming over so suddenly.
You seriously didn't think to give me a heads up?
I thought you would have said no.
And you think that makes it okay to come over unannounced? Ugh, I'm literally in my pajamas.
I'm sorry.
Look, it's fine. Just what do you want?
I really just wanted to tell you I was sorry for everything. You're right. I shouldn't let my mom control my life, and I've known that I shouldn't let her. But it's just hard to explain. Ever since my dad left, I was always expected to be the example.
Carter, I don't think now is the best time for you to tell me all this. I know that maybe deep down you're a good guy, but what happened really hurt me, you know? You should have told me what was going on with Evelyn.
I know, I was just worried that this whole thing with Evelyn would scare you off.
I see.
Do you think we could maybe start over?
If you can figure out this whole situation with your mom and Evelyn...
Really?
Yeah, I really need to head back inside, so...
Of course.
So, what was all that about?
I'm sorry. I didn't know he was going to show up like that. I would have told you.
Oh, it's fine. What did he have to say?
Well,
What was up with that? Why did he show up like that? I couldn't watch anymore. Jeez, I don't know what's wrong with me.
why did you leave randomly?
Well, last time you didn't want me around when Carter showed up, so I figured.
Oh,
So, can I ask what happened?
he came to apologize to me again. I know I should be angry, and I am. But I'm considering taking May's advice and giving him another chance. I mean, when he gets everything figured out on his side of things.
May's advice?
May and I talked at school. She told me to give him a chance if I wanted. She did mention that they had a thing before, while her and Evelyn were friends. It's a long story, and I'll tell you more, but she said Carter wasn't really a bad guy, and it is my decision. What's wrong? Are you mad or something?
I'm not. When I saw you hurt that night he didn't show up, I felt horrible. I don't want to see you upset.
Luke, it's fine. It's just stupid high school drama.
It's not stupid to me. I'm your guardian. It's my job to...
Help me fall in love. I know. And that's what you're still going to do. And I know what I'm doing, okay? I just don't want to risk losing someone I could actually potentially fall for. And when it comes to love, there will be hurt sometimes. And you can't protect me from that.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't want to see you like that again. I can't help but blame myself.
I know. Well, I'm going to shower and get ready for bed.
I just have to accept it. Honestly, you deserve so much better. You think? Of course I do. Let's go back to the dance.
My food's here, finally! What the hell are you doing here? And how do you remember where I live?
Don't tell me you forgot that we were best friends before.
Oh, yeah, how could I forget? The worst years of my life. Go home, you creep.
Wait. Listen, I just wanted to apologize. I wanted to apologize for what I did. I knew you liked Carter, but I still acted on my feelings towards him. And I was really inconsiderate. I didn't think about how it would hurt you. I was only thinking of myself. But you really need to get over Carter. For yours and his sake. It's unhealthy.
I think it's about time you leave now.
Evelyn, seriously. Whatever it is that you're feeling for him, I don't think it's love. You act like you're obsessed or something.
Oh, here we go. Like you would know what the difference is. You only did what you did because you wanted to hurt me. Because you were jealous of me.
No, it was because I loved him. But that's in the past. I have moved on, and you should too. Whether or not you think you're in love with him, the fact that you won't let him move on with his life is shitty. Yeah, his mom may act like she loves you, but look at the facts. She loves your family's wealth and success. She could care less about you as a person. And Carter doesn't like you.
No, you're wrong. He liked me once he could like me again.
He tried for his mother, and you know that. He loved me.
Shut up!
It's fine. I deserve that. Just take what I say into consideration. I don't want you to miss out on being with someone that shows you love like you deserve. I'm not asking for forgiveness or for your friendship. I just wanted to get it off my chest. I've been holding on to this for years. I want to move on. And now that I've said all I wanted to say, I'll be leaving now.
May. Are you okay?
I've never been better.
I want to get to know you as Luke, not just as my guardian. What's wrong?
I'm thinking about what you said before, about wanting to get to know me. To be honest, I don't think anyone has ever cared enough to want to get to know me. Being here with you has been so different. You and your mom actually talk. You care for one another. It's almost weird to me. My mom and I always just fought.
Why did you fight?
I've never told anyone.
You don't have to answer. I understand it can be hard.
I think telling someone might help me.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm here to listen.
My mom was an addict. I tried to help her, and I took care of her. I did my best to keep her fed and healthy, but she just couldn't break her addiction. That's why we fought. I can't remember the time we had an actual conversation that didn't have to do with that stuff.
Luke, I'm so sorry. I can't imagine how hard that was.
I knew it would eventually kill her. I told her she was going to die if she kept it up, and that night, I found her. And then a week later, I got into that car accident. I guess I was just messed up from everything that happened and wasn't thinking clearly. I'm sorry for suddenly telling you all this.
No, don't apologize. I'm glad you told me. When it comes to your mom, I'm sorry that you had to find her like that. And that you guys had a tough relationship. You shouldn't feel bad at all. You did your best. And I'm sure she appreciates everything you did for her.
I hope so. Thank you for reassuring me. It's been hard keeping this all in. I sometimes felt like her death was because of me. Like I pushed her too far.
You didn't, Luke. I know it might be hard to not blame yourself. But you should feel comfort in knowing that you took care of her to the best of your ability. And while you were having trouble in school.
Yeah, you're right. I'm glad I never told her about what was going on at school. I didn't want to potentially worry her more.
Did you have any friends at all at school? Like, anyone to confide in about all this? Did you really not have anyone?
There was this girl, actually. The whole thing was weird. She started to talk to me and she stood up for me, even though her boyfriend was my biggest bully. Around that time, though, I thought maybe I finally had someone to trust, but in the end, she abandoned me. She had never cared about me before. What changed suddenly? I know it sounds sad, but at least for that bit of time, I knew what it felt like to be cared about, even if it wasn't real.
I'm so sorry. I don't know what to say.
You don't have to say anything. I'm just glad to have someone to listen. So thank you.
You know how I said before, I didn't really know my dad?
Yeah?
Well, that's still true. I didn't know him. But my mom has told me many stories about him. He was in the army, and I guess something horrible happened. And I don't know what happened exactly, but he wasn't the same after that, apparently. He turned cold and mean. My mom told me he would be at the bar almost every night. The truth is, I don't have memories with him because he didn't spend time with me. And it was his choice not to. Anyways, how he died, well, he took his own life. Everything got to him in the end. That's why my mom and I moved. There was constant talk in our town, and we dealt with it for years. Then, finally, my mom got a great job opportunity and we left. And then, shortly after, I met you. I figured since you told me so much about what happened to you, I'd open up to you too. I've never told anyone this stuff. I'm sorry if it was so heavy. But the truth is, I'm happy. My mom has done an amazing job taking care of me. And I want to make sure I return the favor someday for everything she's done for me.
Whoa. I'm really sorry that happened.
It's alright. I just wish I could have helped my dad somehow. But I find comfort in knowing that my dad is finally at peace. And just know your mom is at peace too. And I'm sure she's really proud of you.
Thanks. I hope so. Now knowing what happened to her dad, if she finds out what I did, I don't know how she'll react. Annalise actually cares about me. She listened to everything I said. This feeling, to be cared for and trusted. If I knew this feeling was possible, I might have stayed.